Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month and you gain access to some really cool emotes. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining any of our games like this one, we do have open slots available. This one in our Friday early game that starts at 1 p.m. on Fridays. All you have to do, EST. All you have to do is join our Patreon at one of the lower tiers, or just message me on Patreon, message me on Discord, anywhere else like that, and get in contact with me. See if any of these games are a good suit for you, and we'll try to set you up. Make sure that you can have a fun time with us. But without further ado, let's get to it. Alrighty, Fordrum, what happened last week?
Last week, we suddenly found ourselves in control of the outpost. We said goodbye to Hiram and the other slaves, now turned freemen, as they rode off to the ship for One Eye and left on their merry way back across Wildmount to find their way to certain people's places of existence. We identified a lot of these magical things that we had found. We did some research on whereabouts the group of Jasper and the lady Delilah may have traveled. We started to figure that it was probably along the path that would lead us to where all the Yetis are. So we are just outside of the Yeti area. We come across a cave, which used to be the cave of the Everfrost, this big bad giant that we had killed. We had been attacked by a couple of giants who were the grandchildren of the Everfrost. They were no longer alive. When we got to her cave, we rang the bell so that we could come in, and out came Mutin, a very nice, overly friendly, smaller than normal giant of a type. Turned out that he was from Foreign, or knew people from Foreign, and was very friendly, off-puttingly friendly. I tried to help him learn how to swing an axe. That was what it was. And we had a very nice meeting with Mutin, and he wandered off to probably die. But should he be successful and not die, we have a new friend. And that's kind of where we left off. We had done some looking at things and places, and we found out that the name of the Yeti was Brightheart, who runs the Yeti area. And we are on our path to meet up with the Yeti people in Alawark Sanctuary area, and then find out what we can of Jasper and his travels, and then keep moving.
You all set out past the Utaha ruins, heading northwards. Northwest. Traveling through the treacherous environment, you break further and further away from Balin Post, a place where you might want to remember that sooner or later you're probably going to be wanted by. Things didn't go over perfectly there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. And as you are heading more in this direction, do you wish to get closer to the River Inferno or to the mountain range? Or sorry, the massive plateau?
I know we saw the ice bridge and its jankiness.
Yep.
I would say we know that the ice lake itself is as close to the mountain range. So I don't know if there's more water along the ridge of the mountain range.
You all are much
think,
more
Fordham?
further up north than you have been thus far. Wardrum?
Right. Well,
Sinclair asked you a question.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Do you think that the lake extends around the entire, like, area around the mountain range? Because it was at the base. Do you think there might be a river that runs along the edge or something that we need to worry about? Because I really don't want to get too close to that lava.
Right. Right. Well, how climbable do these mountains look?
The edge of it is perfectly smooth. There's a few small peaks. And when you look up towards the sky, the top of the range, which looks completely flat, is touching the smallest edges of the clouds.
Yeah. Well, we can't really climb up. So we got to kind of pick our path around it. I do think that it doesn't look like the river will come right up against us, but when we get there, if that's a problem, we'll have to see. Unless we think there's a tunnel that passes through. That probably would have been a good question to ask Moulton.
Yeah. My only concern is if we get closer to the river and not the bridge area, the terrain may shift, and instead of you and Hiram going under, it'd be more of you just disappearing.
Don't worry about me. I can fly.
Yeah, I'm more worried about everyone else.
And I got a ring of water walking. Well, I'll yell. I've been good about that.
I don't think the water walking will work on lava.
Oh, I see.
I
We're not gonna
understand
walk
it is
across...
a liquid.
Yeah, we're not going to walk across the lava.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to get too close because just like the lake, the area around it might be dangerous as well, or unstable.
Well, I hear you, but let's proceed and not assume a problem until we reveal that there is a problem. Because really, we don't have another course. I mean, the other course would be what?
Hug the mountain.
Cross the thing and then try and come back, or climb the mountain?
No, like if we
hug the mountain.
Yeah, if we
Yeah,
hug
we're
the
gonna
mountain
hug the
versus
mountain.
hug the river.
No, we're gonna hug the mountain.
Okay.
I think hugging the mountain, I thought that was a given. Yeah, no, we're hugging the mountain for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Right.
I know we've been in the frozen wasteland for a while, and everyone's getting cold. I don't want them to get hot fever.
So, you all choose to hug the edge of the mountain as you are walking through the environment. I'm pleased to tell you all that you have chosen correctly on this path. As you are walking there, nothing interferes with you. The brisk winds rip across the peaks of this mountain, but sitting close enough to it, you are not whisked away from a large wind tunnel that opens up directly outside of it. You see chunks of ice being lifted out that are 3 to 4 times the size of any of you and thrown incredibly far away. Luckily, you have gained respite from the mountain itself, from what could have been potentially uncomfortable. You travel for an entire day before you make it out to the side of the mountain that arcs over into the Alawak territory. I would like a perception check from everybody. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll with advantage.
20. That helps. Sinclair, you look out here, and it is a wasteland before you. You see where chunks of the ice divot, erupt randomly, jaggedly across the terrain. And as you are looking as far as your eyes can carry you, nothing here. It's barren, empty, cold. Until you see maybe 2 or 3 miles ahead of you right now, there looks to be a red, jagged spike of ice.
That might be part of her domain.
What might?
That red jagged spike over there. That might be part of Brightheart's domain. It's in the same direction as where Molten said that they would be, so he said they live out here in the Alawak sanctuary. It's the first landmark that it's not natural, so.
All things are strange here, so you never know what that could be. Well, let's use it like a lighthouse and head for it. I picked that up on the boat.
I'm gonna start leading us towards the red beacon of ice.
Well, if you're going to lead, here, tap the ground in front of you with this. That way you don't fall in.
Oh. The environment over here, it's less walking on ice and more on top of compact, thick, hefty snow. Reminds you a lot more of back home for you, Fordrum.
Mm-hmm.
It's peaceful here, but only because of the emptiness. As you travel the 2 miles or so, there is this crippling streak of snow that crosses past all of you, causing you to shield your eyes from it. And Sinclair, when you look forward, you don't see the icy spike anymore.
I call out to the wilderness and say, we are here to see Brightheart, leader of the Yetis. We were sent by Molten of Foreign. We are a friend of the Snowfolk.
Who are you
And I
ta-
say that
Listen.
using tongues.
Okay, so you cast tongues. Good.
Mm-hmm. And here's my D20.
Damn.
Okay.
Your voice echoes only a short ways away. The flat nature of the environment stops it from ricocheting around, amplifying it.
And then I use
Seems
thaumaturgy
to be
to
any
make myself
replies.
louder.
Stand behind him.
And I repeat what I've said. Louder this time.
All right. Your voice booms 3 times as loud.
As soon as it
as you
starts,
shout.
wait, stop, don't. I just say it like that, like, wait, stop, don't. And then I
just
look
finish.
at the mountains around us to see which one decides to slide down on us.
Well, there's only one peak behind you, but it's that smooth mountain with presumably a flat top on the clouds.
Okay.
Oh, no look of avalanche. It's too smooth to have compact snow on it. Too flat.
Just listening, just in case.
Roll me a perception check then. As you're listening, up ahead, there's the sound of growling, canine growling. Multiple of it. Not in your direction, more like a hunting pack.
Do you guys hear that?
No.
I just know the ice pillar that we were walking to, which was straight ahead of us, is now gone.
Yeah, hold on. I hear some growling.
Well, I'm going to keep calling out for Brightheart.
Well, okay, but there's some dog pack or something. I hear dogs or growling. Maybe
Do
it's
you
wolves.
think the Yetis tame wild dogs? If
I think that's
giants
not a
can
real
tame
thing.
Mammoths.
Yeah, I get you, but I don't think that that's a real thing. Like, taming wild dogs isn't really a sentence that works. If they're wild, then they're not really tame.
It is entirely possible, Sinclair, that they have domesticated animals.
Well, if they are a Brightheart's tribe, we should be friendly towards them unless they're hostile towards us.
Well, I take that approach with everybody, but okay.
Yeah, I don't think we intend to go start a fight. At least not by default.
Can I sort of zone in on where they're coming from, or they're just reflecting too much? I just think it's odd because, like, Sinclair,
You
you're
have the
magically
general direction.
Huh?
You have the general direction. Yeah.
Okay, it seems like it's over there, but I think it's weird because, like, Sinclair, you're using magic to push your voice, but they're probably not. So they're either big
Or they're
a
upwind.
lot of them. And from what I can tell, well, I mean,
Are they upwind of us? Like, the direction the wind was
Yes.
blowing was behind
Yeah.
us, so
Well,
Their
now it's in
voices would
front of you
carry.
because you've walked around, so now it's pushing you.
so from the direction that the pillar was in, what direction was the howling in?
right over that way.
General direction, not specific.
I just go right over that way, and I kind of point in the vicinity over there.
Okay, well,
And to clarify, it wasn't a howling. It was a barking and a growling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a barking and a growling. But it doesn't sound like one voice, it sounds like a number of voices.
how far have we traveled since seeing the ice pillar? How many miles?
Roughly about one and a half.
Yeah.
We're about half a mile to a mile out from that red pylon that I saw. It might be that direction, but I don't know why it would just disappear unless they're using magic to hide it. Or it's something else.
Could be a tent or something for all we know. Maybe they have really fancy tents.
Or it could be a horn of something. I don't know.
Could be. We won't
Maybe.
know
Let's
until we get
continue
there.
moving that way then.
Maybe they were doing something which made it red, and then it turned not red when they stopped doing something?
It's possible.
Or maybe when it's red, they know that no one's in their domain, and when someone's in their domain, it turns clear. And then they sick the dogs on them. I pull out my hammer. What's
Well, as we keep moving forward, I'll keep calling out for Brightheart and saying the same thing. We're here to seek audience with Rightheart. Molten of Foreign spoke highly of you. We are friends of the Snowfolk.
Roll me persuasion roll.
You know
Guidance.
what? We're going. Okay, thank you. I'm also going to use my recap advantage from last week since I haven't gotten to use it. To roll with advantage and with guidance. So here is the D4. $17.
17. As you are traveling outwards, and you echo that voice out again, Fordrum, you tuning into the sound of the dogs, and it seems to be getting louder. Then you hear a very growly voice. Help!
Did you guys hear that? It said, help. Maybe that was a help. I wouldn't know.
Sounds like a help for the way you describe it.
I know. I'm not good at impressions though, so don't take it.
Where is it coming from, Fordham? Because I can't hear it.
The direction y'all are walking.
Yeah, kind of right in front of us. So let's just be ready in case. That's all I'm saying.
We're coming to
You just
help.
keep
And I say in thaumaturgy.
You hear the sounds of the ripping and the snarling grows louder as you are walking over a large peak, and you kind of slide down the other side. And when you look forward, you see this massive yeti, abominable yeti, lying there in the snow, currently wrestling with two large winter wolves that are pinning and chewing onto its neck and its forearms. And as you are approaching over there, it looks over at all of you. Help! It calls out.
That kind of sounded
roll
like
me initiative, please.
that kind of sounded like help to me.
Well,
Yeah,
that
you
is a
want to
big
roll me
old
initiative,
Yeti.
please.
There
Yep.
you go.
That is.
The tracker isn't up.
Oh,
Oh, it'd help if I did that, huh?
yeah, no.
Go ahead and re-roll. Just use your original roll. Hey, fuck you.
Oh, it took my original roll.
My original.
Alacrity gives me an extra 1d8 to my initiative, so I'm at 20.14.
Huh?
We'll go ahead and adjust it then.
Oh, can I adjust it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know I could adjust it.
My dexterity is 14, if that matters, Joey.
You have tiebreaker turned on?
No.
Well, the winter wolves are slower than you.
I will fix that, though.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Top of initiative. Are you back, sir?
Yep.
Alrighty
Okay,
then.
so I can't-
You hear this monstrous yeti call out for help, and you see the two wolves snarling over towards you.
All right, so I can't quite get up to the wolves, but I'll get up to here, and I will. Let's see what spells I have. What spells do I have?
I don't know. What else do you have?
Fucking nothing that does damage. Great.
You have that Peacock challenge.
Not equipped.
What?
I'd have to
Flame
burn
tongue.
another. I only have 3 attunement slots. Flame tongue does more
First world
damage.
problem.
Right.
I guess I will cast Enlarge on the Yeti. To make him even bigger.
What?
Just Joey's reaction to that.
Why?
Because I don't know.
You ruined my keyboard. I'm spitting water here. What?
To make the winter wolves back the hell off.
It's bigger. Like
That's all I can do right now.
the Yeti grows more and more large as it's looking confused over at you. Really?
Yes. We're here to help.
That's funny.
That's
All
kind of
right,
like
all
the
done?
only thing I can really do right now. Yeah.
Woo! Argon, your go.
Okay. I am going to cast Gravity Sinkhole.
Oh, jeez.
And what level is Gravity Sinkhole, sir?
4th. It's 4th.
Okay. Right here is your Gravity Sinkhole.
To pull those
Con
two
save from
in.
the... Fail, fail! Both of the
So-
dogs are pulled forward towards your sinkhole.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, it already
They
cast
take
the
23
damage. Sorry,
points.
I didn't realize it cast the damage already. It's the 23. Ignore the second one.
All done?
Yes, that's it. I think that goes away now.
Yeah, it
I don't
does.
think it stays. Yeah.
One round
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Boardroom. You see the
Zap.
massive Yeti that looks bloodied on the ground. You're doing that on who?
The further. Well, wait a minute. Now maybe I can't reach 60 feet. Hold on. The further one.
This one?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It
Whichever one you feel like.
failed. 13. Oh, it's looking hurt already. All
And
done.
then can I move?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Then I'm gonna run up 25 feet next to Giant Yeti and say, even though he can't understand me, I'm gonna say, "We're here to save you."
Thank you.
See, he can't understand you.
Oh my God, you're huge.
Lying flat is now just about the size of Argon. All done?
I am.
The abominable Yeti will go, I'm Brightheart. Ambush! And it will point further back behind Argon.
Aw, nuts.
And then it will turn and look at this one and give this earth-shattering. And as that erupts, you see a terrified look wave over top of that creature. Constitution saving throw. The wolf sees the weakness in the Yeti itself and seems to stave off its shocking growl. Uh-oh. And then it will move forward and attack twice with its claws.
What the?
Does that hit? Does that hit? 15 just barely hits. Nice. Alrighty, well then that will be 7 and 7, 14.
Decent
Then
drink.
it is done. Thank you, Sinclair. You're muted, Sinclair.
I will move up to Corvus. And seeing the two wolves in the gravity well. Are they still in the gravity well, or is that
No.
one done?
It's just one
it
done.
pulled them and then it immediately went away.
Okay. Well, then they are going to have fun with iteration. So here's the spell card. So the healthier one, or the healthier one is getting the tendril.
This one, a large tendril slams down on top of it.
He needs to make a dex save. DC is 17.
It failed. Roll your damage.
Innovation.
Roll me your d20, by the way.
Yep.
You don't have Hex, Draining, or Maddening Hex up right now.
No.
26.
26 damage.
Hey, it's also now looking hurt.
And then
Well
I'm
done.
going to bonus action, Hex Blades, Curse, it as well. Which I screwed up the order, but oh well. Come here, Fido.
All done? As this is happening, Argon, from behind you at this random piece of jettison from the icy climate, these two wolves were waiting in ambush after hearing people shouting that they are approaching. Both of them will leap over at you, and with their pack tactics, have advantage on both of their bites.
I'm going to temporarily shunt the first one.
Okay, what saving throw is that again? Wisdom?
I believe so. It is a level 5. I will have to roll. Wisdom, yeah. Of course.
1T. As it leaps out over towards you. Roll it, because you did cast the
Yep.
spell.
Oh, God. And I
They are
cast it
in
for
the
nothing.
wild magic.
1,000.
And you said it would be my fault that things happened today.
You thought your
Roll me your
fingers were the worst you can
D1000.
get.
Yeah. D1000.
Let's go. Woo!
I have the highest odds of rolling these, and Argon's the first one to get it.
543.
Yep.
Two cards away from a flush.
Straight.
Straight,
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, roll me a d6. What'd you get?
Just
A 2?
Two.
if a meteor is coming from the sky, remember, Sinclair has the missile attraction thing.
I'm also wearing a bone mask, so I'm trying to taunt the dog to come get the bone.
Roll me another d20. This is so bad.
10.
Okay. Okay, that's not the worst. Argon, as you throw your spell over at the creature, attempting to cause a distortion in time, something goes awry, and there is a distortion in time behind these creatures. A time where there was a massive battle through this environment where fiends ran rampant. And as your spell fades away, one of these fiends stays in this time.
Look, I brought help.
As soon as the
You
fiend
said
shows
fiend,
up, it's like,
meaning devil or demon?
A fiend is a devil. Yeah. Let me roll its initiative now.
fiend's gonna be
Where
like,
is
here, puppies, I have
an
your
8. It's in there.
leashes.
Okay, so Argon, your spell failed. It hit you. You take 11 piercing damage. I need you to give me a strength save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
I'm going to use my 4 words. Of course, the chain devil.
Sure. You're knocked prone.
Okay.
Now the second one's going to gnaw at you.
I work for
25.
Levistus.
11 more damage.
11 more damage. Yup. You say that, and the chain devil, this monstrous creature. There we go. This monstrous, horrific, humanoid-esque creature with chains wrapping and whirling around its mouth and its body's attention goes over towards you, Sinclair, and you see the red dripping blood from itself as it starts swirling even more of these chains, now in your direction.
Say, isn't that like a 1 in 7 chance or 1 in 9 chance of being good and an 8 in 9 chance of being a really bad statement?
Yep.
Okay.
It's more like a 2 in 10 of being bad, a 1 in 10 of being good, and the rest of it's
Okay.
kind of like it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, like, not
I
everyone
pulled
hates
aggro,
Levistus.
so you're
Some people
welcome.
are afraid of him. Yep. And that is the Winter Wolves. Oh, wait, no. The other two. This one is going to continue its attack against the Yeti. Pack tactics and all. 19 will hit. You watch as it sinks its massive fangs into this creature that outed itself as Brightheart and tackles it to the ground as it starts chomping at Brightheart's neck, and you see it is moments away from breaking the neck. The other one is going to run over and is going to use its cold breath. I need a dex save from Sinclair, Corvus, and Fordrum.
Ooh.
Six is a failure. Sinclair. 6 is a failure. The other two are successful. That'll be 18 points of cold damage. Have to you, of course, for Corvus. And, well, to everybody. So 9. Nice. As the last of the wolves breaks out of its hiding spot and charges after you, Fordrum. Work. Straight bite attack. 30-20.
Nope.
Ready, that's it.
Good on my save.
Good. Corvus, your go.
All right. Actually, I should probably save 2 just to see if my enlarge stays around. Yeah, he's still large. So I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm just gonna take 2 slashes with my flame tongue at him.
Hits. For 14. Hits. And kills it.
Yay, I get health back.
All right, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna move over to here so I have advantage with Fordrum.
You mean Argon?
Where was your starting point, by the
my
way?
bad. What?
You started right here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll me a wisdom save before all of this. I forgot. I wasn't prepared to have a chain devil here, but it has the unnerving mask.
I'm going to
All
use
right, go
my
back to there.
indomitable on that. Just
Okay,
to see
okay.
if I can.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah.
Deja vu.
You see this creature as you look over at it, and something in the core of you seizes and makes you frightened of it. You are under the fear effect, and as such, you cannot willingly move closer towards it.
Well,
Get the other one then.
beans. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go for the other one that's trying to kill the Yeti. Oh, I already rolled a hit. Never mind. That's
Oh, yeah. 13 damage. It's looking rough. Well done.
yeah. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna
Alright.
use my second win real quick, and then I'm all done.
Alrighty. Please mark down that you are afraid of the creature on your token. We'll just use that symbol. That symbol shows that you're going, hail! Alright. Argon, you start within 30 feet of the creature. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Ooh, you're good. You ain't afraid of, I mean, you might be, but you're not that afraid of it.
All right, I will stand up. And then I'm going to cast another gravity sinkhole. Oops. I think I accidentally can't. Oh, that's a wrong spell. Oops. What am I doing here? Submit. There we go.
Resilient sphere. I don't want to deal with this shit. And just...
I thought about it. Yeah. So where
Right,
is
con
gravity
save?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there on all of them.
Puppy 1 failed. Puppy 2 is successful.
Oh.
Chain Devil's
It has
already in the
magical
center of it.
resistance, so 17. But it
Okay.
failed!
It just
Alrighty,
damages
so that's
him
gonna be-
anyways, so
Woo,
35.
good damage, though.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why does it keep doing
And
that? 35 halved is 18. And this one is pulled closer towards it.
Yes.
All done?
Yeah, I was hoping to get away both so I could run, but that's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty. Fordrum. You see
Here,
the Yeti
pup.
is actively bleeding out.
Kill Brightheart.
Yeah. I'm gonna just do. I'm gonna do prayer of healing. I'm gonna hit a little bit of everybody.
Prayer of healing takes 10 minutes.
Does it really? Oh, I didn't notice
Yep.
that part. Crap. Yep. Okay, I'm not doing that one. Cure wounds. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
14
So-
healing on the Yeti.
On the Yeti.
You
There-
place your hands against the very warm, very soft fur of this abomination, and as your magic pulses out of you towards it, it has a burning sensation across it that shoots its eyes open. Oh, also, you would have to get into melee to do that, and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Winter Wolf would get an attack of opportunity to do
Give
that.
it to him. That's fine.
One attack.
That misses.
Okay. All done?
Yep. Burning sensation? Shit. Sorry, dude.
Well, you just gave him
Well, it woke it the fuck up.
CPR, basically.
Whoa.
Right Heart stands back up. I'm still big.
Kick that wolf's ass.
And will attack the wolf twice with its claws. 17 hits. 10 misses. It's still up. And then it'll look down at this one and give it that same roaring scream over towards it, trying to get it stuck. Oh, I was looking at the normal Yeti sheet. Oh, yeah, if one attack hits, it's dead. Yeah, that's different.
Don't you add like a D6 or something for overly giant size for the enlarged too?
Thanks
Yeah,
for
you
reminding
get to add
me.
an extra die.
Con save from the poopers.
It's only a D4 extra damage, so 2.
As Brightheart screams downwards towards this creature, Fordrum and Sinclair, you both kind of like catch it in that area. Like, oh, fuck, that is loud and terrifying. You watch as the Winter Wolf freezes in place and appears to be paralyzed.
I was hoping to be short enough that the spectrum of audio didn't actually refract into me, but okay.
All right, Chain Devil. What are you going to do to me?
The Chain Devil is going to snarl in your direction and shouting out in Infernal, who here understands Infernal.
Me.
Just Sinclair. The entombed bastard. I don't need anything from that. And is going to whip its chain out towards the closest wolf to it, trying to break through everything in its way. Yeah, that hits. One of the chains from its swirling body wraps completely around the winter wolf as it gives a very loud yelp. And it needs to make a... Oh, it is grappled. That's funny. Wait, that's not the grappled symbol. That's the grappled symbol. And then it'll swing a separate chain over at the other wolf. 15 hits. Also grappled. And he starts walking out towards you, Sinclair, whirling a third of many chains around it, just dragging the wolves behind him.
Yep.
Are they like grappled or is it like leashed? Because there's a little difference in look.
Leashed.
It's bad for them.
Okay.
There's a lot of jagged spikes that are grappling, restraining them, and piercing into them and grinding against them as it's walking towards Sinclair.
Oof.
But it only has 2 attacks. Sinclair, a wisdom save, please.
Yep. I'm going to use my session notes advantage. Not good enough.
No.
That just
You're
means
now
I have
frightened of it?
disadvantage on attack rolls against him, and I'm afraid to go near him, right?
Yes. You cannot willingly move closer to him, and you have disadvantage on all of your attack rolls against him. Well, all of your attack rolls.
All right. First things first. Bonus action. Actually, no, that's a... I still have my concentration up, so I'm going to go ahead and use Innervation on the Chain Devil.
What saving throw is that, Con?
Dex, I believe.
Dex save. Oh, that is far less good at. Oh!
He'll take half. And
24 halved is 12.
yeah. And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm going to be right here behind the paralyzed wall.
Good call.
You got to get to the wolf to get to me.
Needs to give a con save at the end of its turn. It just barely failed against the abominable Yeti. Yeah. Alrighty. The other two that are grappled and restrained, you notice the deep cuts sinking into it, ripping against their hides as it is being dragged forward. And they are going to pivot into the snow and unleash their cone breath attacks. Argon, splash damage from both of them.
All right.
Dex save. Give me 2.
Okay. Woo.
Chain double is successful. Jeez. All right, you failed the first one, but you are successful in the second. Wait, are you still prone?
No. I stood up
Okay,
last
cool.
turn.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah. God, this chain devil loves dodging shit, eh? 18 points of cold damage, and then 9 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And the devil needs to make a second save as well. 15 is a success. Geez, so 18 total on him.
So I'll use Stone's Endurance because I have gone. How do I cast that? Or how much is it? 1d10, 1d12. All right. How much was it? 18 to 9?
18 and 9, yeah.
7.
And and 8. 18 and 8 because I dropped one of them by 1. Okay.
Alrighty. That is the end of the Winter Wolves. Corvus, the fear ended at the end of your turn. However, you start your turn within 30 feet of him again. Give me another saving throw. You look back over at that creature, and it's not as scary when you look at it the second time. You know, it has eyes.
But as eyes, you can kill it. Or at least blind it.
Go ahead, Corvus. You also might be muted.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Right?
Yep.
So I would like to rush up on that bitch.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Someone's getting action surge. Maybe. We'll see if I need it. Ooh.
Misses.
Gross.
You might.
What is this nonsense? I'm action surge.
There you
we go.
There you go. There you go. Misses.
Jesus.
Just barely hit. You also notice as Flame
Nice.
Tongue is whirling across the creature, the flames do absolutely nothing to it. 15 points of damage. Oh, but it's bloodied. You had to hit him one more time. All done, Corvus?
Yeah.
Argon, wisdom save.
Yeah.
That is a success.
Okay.
You ain't afraid of no devil.
1, 2, 3, 4. Protect
Wait.
me.
Where'd you start? Where'd you start?
Oh,
Right
right
there?
here. That's why I
Right here?
moved around, because I didn't know what his range was. So I made
You
sure to stay
started right
more than
there?
10 feet away. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you seem okay.
All right. Save me, Corvus. I'm casting haste on Corvus.
There's that one extra attack I needed.
See? I have faith in you, Corvus. You got everything out of the way last round. You're going to be ready next round. That's my turn.
Fordrum.
Uh,
Are you within 30 feet of it, Fordrum? Wisdom
yeah,
save.
probably. 10. So
You
fail.
are frightened of it. You cannot willingly move closer.
Can I attack it from a distance?
Yes, you can. At
Sacred Flame.
disadvantage.
Oh,
That's no disadvantage.
damn it! I
It's
guess you saved
successful.
for half.
Takes no
so
damage.
8
Fuck.
points.
Well, no, it's save or suck for Sacred Flame.
Oh, it is. You're right. You're right.
Cantrip. God, this is the most dexterous chain devil in the world.
Mm-hmm.
All done?
Yeah. I'm standing guard for the
Right.
winter wolf.
Reinhardt has to make a save because he's within 30 feet.
Yep. Why did it whisper? It rolled a 14, which is the DC. That's not good, guys. Not good. And it will over towards the creature and swing bada bada.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that hits. As it streaks its massive claw across the ice and slams up into the devil. You watch as the devil's entire body lifts off the ground, goes flying into the air, and shatters into ash.
You should have been friendly.
Do the wolves go with it? They're chained and grappled.
No, the chains go with it. Wolves are now free. And second attack against a wolf. Go with the weaker of the two. 15 will hit for 14 slashing damage.
+2 from enlarge.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, that roof is looking rough.
Oof.
And it's going to give the evil eye to the other one. Wisdom save? Con save. Oh, it's paralyzed and frightened.
And takes 21 cold damage, but they're immune.
Yep. Sinclair, you're... Oh, it's gone. Okay, you're fine. Whew.
This doggo is paralyzed still, though, right?
Yes, it is.
Good. I'm going to beat it. Lifebreaker's still good. I don't have Hex. So, Katana. 30 should hit.
Yes, it does.
Barely.
And 26 should hit. And I do have the bonus.
It's hurt.
Of Lifebreaker on.
Good. All done?
Yep.
Alrighty. This wolf is going to pounce over towards Brightheart snapping its teeth over towards him.
Okay.
Just barely hits. Right heart is looking bloodied once again. The other two are giving con saves. Successful! Failed. Corvus, you're hasted.
Alrighty. Let's see. I got a wolfie in front of me. Let's get rid of that.
That hits.
Alrighty. Then on to wolfie number 2. Jesus.
Advantage because he's paralyzed.
Oh,
Yes.
good point.
Thank you. 16 hits, and that's an auto crit because it's paralyzed. Sinclair, we forgot to do that for yours as well.
Oh,
So just double your damage dice of what it was and tell me what that number is.
I'm just gonna roll
Um,
the damage dice again.
27.
Sure.
add another 7 damage onto mine.
19, 26.
Because I rolled a 1 and a 6 on the die.
All right, that's your second attack.
Okay, and then haste action.
Well, you have a third attack.
No, I used the first attack on the.
You had
Okay.
advantage. That was only 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
The first one on the first one, the second one on the other one. Now this is your third attack. Yup.
Right.
Auto crit.
Right.
Oh, it's dead. Sorry, there's no reason to roll. It's dead.
Because of vulnerability to fire.
Because I wanna.
All right, go for it. Go for it. All right, it is very dead.
All right, and then with my haste super speed, I'm gonna get over to the other wolf, which now I'm flanking with him, with Sinclair.
Double secret.
So still advantage.
Double secret advantage. But now, oh, he gets the crit anyways. See, it's
Now-
all
Oh,
about
this
the
one's no
haste.
longer paralyzed.
Yeah, but he has advantage, and the
Yeah.
first die
'Cause I'm-
anyways. So that's 10, 14, 24 points of damage. Ooh. It's
And if
looking
it's
bloody.
Vulnerable to
as
fire,
you-
maybe.
They are not. As you
Aw.
start spinning in a fiery cycle through the 2 winter wolves, making your way over to the other one and slashing through quickly. Okay. That saves you
I
some
love when you
points.
guys cast this on me.
I knew you'd save me.
Arkin, the emotional support wizard, what would you like to do?
15 to hit. I'm just gonna throw in a firebolt.
16 fire.
I've used enough spell
And
slots.
you slayed the winter wolf. As the last one is seared and burned, dropping to the ground, you watch as Brightheart just gives a very deep sigh. Oh, and falls to the ground, tired. Looking at the scar marks on this monstrous yeti as it places its hand over its stomach and breathing deeply, it has deep burn marks across its face, much of its fur on its left arm, and there even looks to be a shrinking to its left leg, almost like a necrotic attack against it. Argon and Sinclair would both notice that immediately, as well as all of the chew marks from the winter wolves. This Yeti has been experiencing battle far longer than just this encounter.
Boardroom, could you help our friend here?
Yep. And now I'm gonna do this dang prayer of healing for the next 10 minutes.
Right. As you're doing that, it looks over at you, Corvus. Oh, please, no longer big.
Oh yeah, it would
Feel
run out by
weird.
now.
Thank you. Oh, that's better. Right,
I
you-
show him the tooth of Molten.
That was for people in foreign,
Oh.
wasn't it?
Nice
We are
tooth.
friend of the ice folk of Foreign.
I heard you.
You
All Alawak heard you.
I was speaking against the wind. It distorts voices, so I figured to expand it a little.
It's okay. We heard. And it like pats you with its monstrous fucking hand bigger than your head and most of your torso. Just pats you on the head.
Oh, he's soft and fuzzy.
Oh, yeah.
you look like you've taken more damage than 2 winter wolves would have done to you.
Yeah. Usually, well, ambush pack wolves, 5. They are Alawak wolves, but Alawak people are kind of, not so good right now. Lots of us are acting like those other Yetis. Ugh.
But you look like you've. Damn it! I don't know that winter wolves do necrotic type effects.
No. No, these attacks were from, the visitors that found us.
A woman, a short man who likes rocks.
Tall man. Tall. Jasper's fucking
Oh, Jasper's tall.
huge.
Okay,
Yeah,
tall man
they're
that
like
likes
6'.
rocks.
Yeah.
And another
He's like
individual.
6'5". No, just woman with handsome man with big sword.
Was he blonde? Didn't we see him? with blonde
Gray,
hair? Oh.
black.
Ah, fudge. That's not good.
Is that who we think it is, Argon, or is it
It's-
someone else?
It's not Jasper. It's the result of her goal, I think.
Oh no.
When did they come? So when did they come through here and what happened? Because we're hunting them.
Oh, good. I'll help hunt. One moon ago, they came through. Roughly a month.
Yep.
Or, yeah, a month. Then they came back. Nice Rockman was with them first time, and he wasn't the next. And
Oh.
when they came through, she asked me, I'm Brightheart, if us Yetis would serve her and help her perform magics. We're very sophisticated. We don't like performing magics without knowing magics. And when I refused, she grabbed my leg. He gestures at like this shriveled, she gestures at the shriveled up leg and immobilized me before throwing strange magics at rest of Alawak Yetis. And they started acting uncivilized again. But listen
Do I know
to
the type
her.
of necrotic magic he's talking about? Because it's my specialty.
Then what? What?
I deal in mostly necrotic magic, so I'm just curious.
Yes, but which instance of magic are you referring to? The charming magic or the one with his
No,
leg
the one
getting
they
fucked up?
used on his leg.
Oh, that looks like a really powerful form of necrotic that just destroys living things.
Isn't that all
Yeah.
necrotic?
Well, I mean, there's some necrotics that act differently, but this is something that is purely destructive in nature. Like, very destructive. You could roll me an
The
Arcana
only
check
thing I
to
can
see if
think
you
of
know
that she
how high
used
of a
on his-
level it
her
was.
people is probably either a compulsion magic or a necromantic magic that might like corrupt the soul.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
No, I just know a decent
Alright.
amount about.
You know a
necrotic
lot
magic.
about necrotic, and you could assess necrotic magic, but not when it comes to other schools of magic and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's out of character knowledge.
Yeah, like the only thing I could
But-
think of is if they were dead, she could bring them back under her control. So
That would
she
be
had to
fair,
do
but
something
yeah.
slightly different in that regard.
So everybody healed for the 18. Oh, were you casting it at a higher level?
I did, yes.
Ordrum?
I cast it at 3rd level.
Then it's 21 healing.
Really? All right.
Yeah, that little 3 higher level casting. You got 2 1s.
Right.
So
Alright.
when did they pass through the second time?
Not sure if pass through is right term. Showed up 2 days ago.
Are they still here?
And we are not there. We're here. I fled, hoping to find
Help.
more allies to help me, but not being able to run helped Wolfpack to hunt me down. Thankfully, you all showed up. I haven't slept since then.
Are they
They
in
were
your
whittling
town?
me down. Last I was there 2 days ago, yes.
Oh, shit.
You-
Okay.
Need to help me save the Alawaks. They're not bad Yetis. They're being forced to be bad by her.
Yes, she more than likely, from our understanding of what she's been doing, the tall, fancy man that likes rocks
No,
She-
you're
might have sacrificed him to bring back the other one.
yeah, I don't think there's much of a might to that.
So we will help you liberate your tribe from her grasp as best as we can. We should sleep to regain your strength and our strength before we do so. Can you show us? Do you happen to have a map of your town?
No maps.
How far
Alawak
away is-
Sanctuary hides from people who aren't welcome there, thanks to magics we have.
Is that the red pylon that I saw? I saw a big red sheet of ice.
That was the magic trying to see if strangers were friends, and also to lure you out if you are trying to hunt us so that the wilderness would kill you.
Ah, we saw it. We figured it was a totem of your people. We were told that y'all live out here and y'all might be able to assist us in finding her, but it looks like she found y'all, and that's not a good thing. We will do
Oh.
everything in our power to help you.
How far is your town from here?
Travel. One sun phase.
Okay.
Noon. Dawn to noon. Walk. So that would tell all of you about 4 hours from here.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I agree with Sinclair. I think we need to heal up and then, because I would like to prepare a little bit different if we're going to face her. Especially if she's charmed some of the Yetis, I'd like to try and prepare something that maybe we can get the Yetis to leave as opposed to having to fight them.
Is there a way to turn off her charm?
Maybe dispel the magic.
Might
but
be
that'd
able to
individual
dispel it.
targeting.
Yeah. We could throw the stone, maybe, depending upon the level of her. Depends upon how powerful her charm is. If her charm's high enough magic, the spell won't, or the stone won't counter it.
Do you have the spell that throws rocks?
No.
Yeet.
I was literally like, because I know where we've got these cannonball things, and I've seen that spell work pretty good. And
Well, we do have a bright heart.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
He could start lobbing them like shot puts.
She.
She.
It's a she. It's just a monstrous creature, so it has a very deep voice.
I just lean in and whisper, I think it's a she. I don't want.
I am a she, thank you.
I apologize.
I get it. Furless creatures have more visible means of telling.
Take your word for it in case you were gonna anything else. So.
No, I'm good. I'm
Cool.
modest. Thank you.
Thank you. Good. By the way, there's a symbol of the Allfather that has been roughly carved into the tooth. Because I heard that it was like the people of foreign worshipped him there, so I was trying to make the tooth a little cooler than just a tooth, because that didn't really appeal to my sense of art. So when you show it to her, there's a roughed in anvil, basically.
I ask Brightheart, do you know of the Everfrost?
What?
The Everfrost giant that lives south of here.
East here. Yeah.
Do y'all get along?
Kind of a bitch.
Oh, good. Well, Molten, our friend from Foreign, is now the
You mentioned them.
Everfrost.
I don't know them. Oh, okay.
So a member of Foreign is now the Everfrost.
He very much likes you. He says you're sweet. And
Yeah, he had nothing but good things to say about you and your tribe.
He was the young prisoner
Wait.
of the Everfrost.
The young giant, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Very adolescent.
Mm-hmm.
Nice kid.
Yeah. The Everfrost was slain recently, and he took over her role.
Oh, she finally died. Good.
Yeah, she got a bad case of the explosions.
Yeah. There was a powder
I
keg
don't
waiting to
know what
happen.
that means.
She blew up. It's the thing.
Okay.
So
So, how long have you been fighting like the devils or demons or whatever that thing was?
Never. That was weird.
Wow.
That might have something to do with the past. Remember how they said the guy from the ruins said that the magics around here distort time, and that's why transportation magic doesn't work very well. Yeah, those might be images of forlorn
Images
if
that we have
not
to fight?
extraplanar.
That sucks.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it was an aberration and won't happen again.
Weird things happen out here sometimes. You're all
Yeah, we
clearly
heard,
not from here.
Long ago, a city fell down on this area in the sky.
Sure, yeah.
So, what's the plan?
We're resting here.
Yeah, no, I get it. We need to all sit and rest, but while we're resting, we can talk. So, does your city have any other defenses or something you could activate to help the people be?
Not really, just the natural protections from Purple Monolith that I mentioned.
Yep.
Argan, could you see if Jasper's still alive by chance?
I don't have that spell prepared.
I could, but it would give away our position.
We're 4 hours out.
Yeah, well, I could send him a sending and see if he replies.
Yeah,
It tips our hand.
yeah, I don't think that's a great.
No, it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that he wasn't with them is why I was wondering. Brightheart, do you know
I
of
assume he's
a
dead.
holy or unholy altar on top of a mountain around these parts? It would have been in the direction that they went in initially.
There's a lot of mountains, a lot of tops. I usually stay away from those with all of us, really.
How much did Scalen and Vexalia tell us about the Briarwoods? Because I know we didn't find out a ton of information about him during my research. So I don't know how much my character knows versus what I know. I want to make sure I'm not crossing a line.
Well, you were told that they were doing some horrific magics surrounding the revival, spoiler alert for campaign 1 of Critical Role, of Vecna. I just gotta give it. Delilah was pretty much one of the leads and one of the primary reasons Vecna did get summoned to the material realm. And it is believed by them that that was in favor of her being able to revive her husband once.
Do I know what her husband was? Well, I guess we somewhat know because we knew who held the sword previous.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
We
yeah,
knew
you're aware that
his
he
soul got
was
trapped in it.
influenced by vampiric energies.
So she's got a nightmare melee of a husband, and she's a super powerful caster. So
Cleric,
a-
mage,
Some sort
not
of
quite
caster,
sure of
yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's why I said caster, because I wasn't exactly sure the source of her power.
And we have a headmaster
Yeah.
a holy man, and a Corvus,
And a cheater.
and a cheater.
Is there, I mean, so how are we going to be able to get to your town by stealth, or is
Yeah.
it like wide open plains like this?
Oh, it's pretty wide open. I can be sneaky. He looks at all of you, not
That we're not
made,
sneaky.
or she looks at all of you, not made out of white fur, the color of the snow.
What if we cut the wolves open and use their fur to cover ourselves, and like low crawl or low walk through the snow that way? Would that help blend us in?
You can certainly try. Run that by me again.
So, take the pelts off the winter wolves. There are 4 of them.
5.
There are
5. Yeah.
5 of them. There are 5 of us. We
Yeah,
throw
I'll
it
get
over
started.
ourselves and use it as like cover as we crawl or basically low crawl through the snow, because it's deep snow. It's compacted deep snow.
If you have somebody proficient in leatherworking, maybe.
Hey,
Oh, I know a perfect
I am.
holy man.
Yes, I am a holy man, Mr. Fix-It, jack of all trades.
I'm no artificer, but I work out with some things. So
Okay.
I'll start skinning wolves.
You haven't been willing to walk through the snow for this entire campaign, and now you want to crawl through it?
You want to get there stealthily, and I don't want to die through the wild magic.
Well, I can't crawl because I have a chair, but I can
We just throw
cover
it over
myself
you in
in
your chair.
cover myself in a belt.
Look, if I can skin these correctly, I think I can make it so that it looks like we are the wolves just trotting into town. If I can get the leg hair and such like that. And these are big enough that they'll cover your chair.
True.
If I had enough time, we could make a frame. If we only had a Holocaust code.
Do we still have the Holocaust cloak that the guy left behind?
I left it with the albino
That's right. It was the albino.
or something like that.
And besides, I have my worker ant if I need to. I just cover it in the wolf pelt and lay inside of it.
If you could ride it, you could just lay on its back. It'd probably be about the right height. Just
Exactly.
little strapping to get the legs right. It'd look a little weird because it'd walk like out like different, but close enough.
So there's no real coverage to the town. How long is it going to take you, Fordrum, to deal with these wolves?
I don't give me just I don't know, a couple minutes. A couple hours. Rest. We got time.
Well, no, I was just questioning whether it was a matter of hours or a matter of days.
I have an idea, so it may take, I guess, Joey, the question for you would be drying, because you have to dry the leather to make it whatever.
Only they
I've
knew a
got-
forge cleric who could spiritually dry anything using their radiant magics.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I feel like with,
Yeah, here.
Sacred Flame or with some other things, it could be dry pretty quick.
Yeah. Pretty good.
It's not like we're using them to sell or make gear. We're just trying to make a disguise of some sort,
Mm-hmm.
which I am proficient in. So I'll start stuffing the head.
I was going to leave the skulls on, but I guess that would make more sense to not. It'll take me a while to skin around the skulls, but it's doable. by the way, one
So?
of these would make a badass mask for you afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make a leatherworking roll?
Yes, I would.
What attribute would you like me to use?
You're trying to do this in an expedited manner, faster than normal. I'd say wisdom to know how to do it efficiently without breaking the hide.
17. It's just
So-
skinning, so hopefully that's good.
Well, it's skinning a very tough creature.
Yeah.
And it's fortifying the fur without cracking it, breaking it off. So it can be malleable enough for you to move with it, because you don't want to move with a fur box. That's kind of,
Well, I mean, the chance of it becoming a for real disguise is harder than normal, but
good enough
listen.
to let you all,
Yeah, and I have disguise kit, and I can tweak it if need be.
We
well,
could use those little fancy balls for fake eyes. So we all have a couple of them at our disposal.
I'm half tempted to hand those balls to our friend here and tell him, if you see her, you shock put these things at her.
tell her. So, everybody's going to sleep tonight while Fordrum is working on these?
I would assist him.
How?
Like I said, I'm proficient in disguise kit. So knowing where I need to add some extra fluff, some extra volume to make it look like the creature, and then try it on, make adjustments as needed.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine then. All right, Fordrum, roll again.
Okay. God damn it.
All right, 17. Everybody's just going to sleep then?
Well, Fordrum needs to also at some point sleep for 8 hours, but so I'll work till.
I mean, you could push the day if you would want and leave midday after everything is done so you can sleep as well as everybody else sleeping.
That would be nice if everyone wouldn't mind.
Marty?
I'm sorry, what was that? Someone texted me.
Sleep a little longer, or
Yeah.
wait and leave a little longer so I get a full night's rest.
Yeah, I'd
Fine
rather
with
you
that.
have a full night rest.
Cool. Pick
Cook
out.
the meat up and have it as a meal.
You are literally the only person in the party who could stomach this meat. Everyone else?
No.
Your body
Good.
would not process.
I enjoy a hearty meal.
Ugh. I don't look while he's eating it.
You all go to sleep, other than Fordrum and Sinclair. Morning rolls around. The two of them are still working by the time most of you are waking up. And they have just set it up in a point inside of your bubble, Argon, around the top of it, in order to help dry it out and stretch it out so it can be more malleable instead of scrunching it up.
Okay.
That sleep goes by, no problem at all. By the time you wake up, the hides are functioning from afar. Up close, say within 30 feet or so, I'd say within 60 feet or so, anybody could tell these are not winter wolves moving, but people in wolf clothing. But
It's
it should
better than
help you
we
at least
get.
get closer without being detected.
Hey,
We ta-
Argon, do you got prestidigitation?
I
I
do.
do.
Can you would one of you guys clean some of these blood spots off? Because again, we do need the white part white. That's going to be
Yeah.
important.
Super bleach.
Thanks.
Do we get a long rest then, Joey?
Yes, everybody gets a
Okay.
long rest. Push your new buttons, guys.
I did.
Look at that. So good. Wow. Amazing.
Roll 20 actually did something good. Thank you, Roll 20.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath. We'll find out how it doesn't work soon. So then.
But Brightheart is also at full health.
Brightheart is an NPC. It doesn't gain back all of its missing hit points, just most.
Is the necrotic on its leg getting any better? Or her leg?
Slowly.
Okay.
Yeah, slowly. Not really. Not as quickly as you would want something like that to heal, but as quickly as you would think something like that could heal.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, unless we had like regenerate, I don't think we can speed that up any faster.
And you do notice that the Yeti is moving, for its size, slow. It's moving at about your speed.
Okay.
So. Alright, you all have disguises, I guess. Good. I'm just going to have to be sneaky. Now, it's going to take 2 of you in each of the wolf pelts to make it look legit. Potentially 3. Who is partnering up?
I'll partner up with whoever's the smallest, since I'm the largest.
That would be me, kinda.
Yeah, so that leaves me and Sinclair.
Yep.
And who's taking Bishop?
They could have Bishop. Because I still think I'm bigger than those, almost bigger than those two combined. Especially with the chair.
Yeah.
Bishop can stay in his rock until we get there.
Not exactly how his rock works, but yeah.
I'm just saying, thematically, he could technically, since he slept in the dome last night, he could theoretically bamp himself wherever he goes.
Well, I don't know where he's... I'm not controlling his character, what he does, anything like that. That's all 100% Ace's choice, so we're not making any assumption as to what he's done or what he's doing and all of that jazz, you know? Just safer that way. Make sure his character does what he wants to do. And he'll say what he did. So, as you're all moving through the environment, I would like a group stealth check, and we are going to throw the abominable Yeti in there for all of that. Let's go! Oh. Wow.
So I don't know that he could do anything but help. So, there we go. That's
Wow.
me, baby.
I'm going to use my last inspiration.
Corvus?
Advantage.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, good call on that.
Oh, and disadvantage because of. Well, not bad.
God damn it. All right. 11 plus 23 plus 5 plus 20. Wait. I didn't push the button. 11 plus 23 plus 5 plus 20 plus 12 divided by 5 brings your group average up to 15, rounding up. Wow. That was a stealth check.
Oh.
Let me look at the passives of...
And the nice thing is I heard what these things sounded like when they howled. Thaumaturgy allows me to make those same sounds.
Let's not make
did you?
extra sound.
No.
No extra sound of any type.
Sound
Oh,
is
no.
bad
I'm
for
just
stealth.
saying, if we get noticed, I could make the garb make a sound, and then that would give me deception.
Maybe.
Which I'm actually good at.
Alrighty. So, you're all approaching over towards the Alawak Sanctuary. As you are moving through the climate, you see this red beacon appear once again, but this time, you just simply follow it. It seems to recognize at least somebody in your grouping as not an enemy, allowing you to move closer and closer.
It's got to be Sinclair.
Well, yeah, totally not the fucking Yeti. But anyway.
Well, if it's Delilah running it, it would probably be me.
Anyways, as you're all approaching slowly, you get a very close, very, very close to a grouping of these large igloos out here. You see a campsite suitable for these Yetis, maybe even smaller ones. And as you are approaching, there's a total of 5 of them, all by their own personal igloos. And there's these green torches emanating this weird light that darkens the area around it, making the direct vicinity appear to be nighttime. Very odd sensation, since just by traveling a couple of hours, you're still midday, but everything over there appears to be night. As you're all approaching, none of the Yetis seem to really take note other than looking in your direction, seeing a bunch of these wolves and just going back to what they're doing. They seem to be flaying some large, meaty catches they've recently acquired. As you're all approaching from the north of them. Now let me bring you all over to battle map.
Are those torches normal for your people, Brightheart?
No. Alright, who has field of view on still? All of you. Just turn that shit off, it's annoying. You're approaching and you can see the outlines of all of these other Alawak Sanctuary Yetis. And there is something weird about them. Something strange by comparison to Brightheart, who, for all intents and purposes, is civilized, is kind, even, knowledgeable. They all seem much more feral, and how Yetis near you, Fordrum, near your homeland, usually are.
Yeah.
You've all made it to this area without being noticed, except for this one, who has turned over and seems to be looking at you a bit strangely.
I use thaumaturgy to let out a low, not loud, low growl as the head turns just slightly, like as if it was speaking to the other wolves to tell it to follow.
All right, roll me a deception check.
Do I get advantage because of thaumaturgy? Because I used it to
You
make
get the
same sound?
opportunity. You get the opportunity to do it.
So is it dark in this area? No, that did not
Yes.
work. Okay.
It is
'Cause
dark in this area, Art.
Okay, because I can't see, which would be fine because I don't have night vision. So,
Well, there are torches.
yeah, but the torches I think do the opposite.
Thank you, Argon. Yes, they do.
Hmm.
Let me roll an insight check.
Oh, thank God.
3. Brightheart whispers lowly to you all. We have to save them.
Can we skirt
They
them?
will try killing you. What?
Can we skirt around them somehow? Is there a way around them?
We came here to save them. We saved them.
Argon. Argon.
What?
Maybe dispel the torches. Maybe that's what's making them bad.
I can. Yeah, I'm not suggesting we completely avoid them, Braveheart. I was trying to get around them to the people that are causing this without fighting them, was my point. But, yeah, I can try and dispel one. If that's what you want me to try.
Do the torches have any kind of markings, like runic markings?
You're like 35 feet away from the closest one. You have no idea.
You're going to have to tell me where one of them is, though, Fortune, because I can't see anything.
Oh, crap.
I can't see in the dark.
I'm going
Okay.
to move our wolf over towards the closest torch.
All right, so I need another stealth check from the two of you.
Otherwise, I can throw the stone, too.
Stone might be a good idea.
Oh, come on, game. 2 nat ones after another? Oh.
Average is 6.
As the two of you are approaching, you watch. Uh-oh. Again. As that same Yeti from before kind of looks over strangely, realizing the two back legs are just dragging across the snowy climate as the two of you kind of like bump into one another, pivoting into a different direction, holding up the front paws and waddling, and hey, they're fake.
Fortune, take this.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you.
How about we roll initiative?
No surprise round. Damn it.
Oh,
Not with
Stealth
what we
broken.
rolled. I forgot to cast my spells. Oh, well, it's my fault.
Oops.
damn. Everyone's rolling low today.
I had to re-roll because I didn't click myself again.
No worries. All right, everybody good? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, and 6.
Define
Corvus, you see this
good.
first one stand up and immediately growl in your direction. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna
Corvus?
stand in front and just take the dodge action, I guess.
So the ass of the wolf is now facing it, taking the dodge action.
Do you escape the wolf or do you stay underneath it?
I think I'm gonna escape the wolf if the cover's blown.
Go for it. All right, you whip the wolf off of you and stand there with your sword and start dodging around looking threatening-ish. All done?
Yep.
Argan.
Okay. Is it an action to hand the stone to Fordrum? Or a
No,
bonus?
I'd allow it as a free action.
Okay. I'm gonna hand the stone to Fordrum. Is this yellow thing I can see? Is that one of the torches?
Yes.
Now that I've moved closer. All right. I'm gonna attempt to
And
dispel
wait, is
it.
that yellow or green? I thought it was green.
Oh, I guess it is. Well, the torch. Maybe it's a green glow. I can only see parts of it, so.
Alrighty,
I'm
as
gonna
you get
attempt
closer
to cast
towards
a
it.
spell. Yeah.
Spell magic, 3rd level spell?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You attempt to cast your spell, and as you do so, the torch blackens completely, and the visibility increases slightly, but only a noticeable amount to you, Arkin.
I'll take it.
All
We
done?
would have to get rid of all the torches.
I will move there, then that's my turn.
Alrighty. Sinclair. You might be muted, Sin.
Seeing that he was able to dispel the first one, and thinking if we dispel all of them, I don't think this is all of the torches, though, right? This is just a handful here.
Well, what you can see is what you can see just now. There might be more. Who knows?
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. First things first. Hexing the Yeti straight ahead of me.
This one?
Yes. Hexblade's curse.
Okay. Hexblade's cursing it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to move up to it, and as I do, I'm going to use my action to frightful it. So, hollow.
Hello? That's disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes? Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. You give it that creepy stare underneath your mask, and it just stares back at you, wondering what the fuck is that thing and what is it doing? All
Yep.
done?
That's it.
Alrighty. Brightheart will go. Please, don't kill them. They don't know what they do.
That's why I didn't hit them.
Do you think the lady's in there?
I don't know.
Okay.
It will dash over to this one, and that is its turn.
How big is this town?
Not a town, an area.
I used my 4 words. I can't say anything else.
Alrighty, Fordrum, your go.
So, question for you. See how by Brightheart there's 2 torches? Are there any other igloos that have multiple torches on them?
If you can see it, you can see it. That's what I'll tell you.
All right.
The math
Then
is
I'm gonna-
true.
Then I'm going to first move next to Corvus. Oh, Shia.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm trying to hurt.
I can make out what looks like a sigil or some kind of a image in the middle of the town.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
So I say to Brightheart, is that image always there or is it new?
No.
Cool. Then I throw the rock at that freaky, scary image.
Show
For
me
the egg.
where.
Well,
The egg right here?
conceptually, how far can I throw? Is 35 feet?
It has
doable?
a range. It has a range. Look at the item itself.
Okay.
What's the name of the item, guys?
Spelling stone. Yeah.
Is it in our party loot?
I don't think so. I think I had it on me.
You can
where
throw
is
it up to 30 feet and explodes in a 10-foot radius spear.
Oh, that's all it does?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
That's not all that I was looking for. Then when I get up there, I'm going to cast Daylight. That snuffs out magical darkness in a 60-foot area. Here, do you want me to put it?
Roll it in chat for me, please.
Yeah.
Radius centered on a point you can see in range. Alrighty. Boardroom, you can
Yeah.
control this little bubble right here. Move it where you would like it to be.
Oops, sorry. Jeez, well, where it is right there is pretty fucking good.
You want it right there?
Yeah, that looks like it gets a little bit of everybody.
All right. As you take your...
No,
Tell me how you cast Daylight. How do you do this?
I hold up the hammer and I
Yeah.
call it down. All Father, I bring your light to this area and breach through the darkness. And then I slam my hammer down on the ground, and hopefully light comes down from heaven to shine on this area.
You smash your hammer against the ground, and everybody hears this loud anvil. Ting! And as it bursts down into that area, there's this warm, fiery blaze that just erupts and spins through the entire area, ignoring the magical darkness that is being set upon this location and snuffing it all out completely. Immediately illuminating the entire radius around you. Daylight mode.
Gotta love magical light.
As the light slams down into this area, all of the Yetis just start hiding from it as they become immediately stunned.
Tell them we come in peace.
Thankfully,
You
the
stun
one in
them
front of me
for
is
a
done.
round.
Unless Brightheart's also
Orvis.
stunned.
Brightheart is not stunned. Brightheart is bright.
Good. All right, I guess I'm going to just move in a bit and just keep on with the idea of being a shield for everybody. I'm gonna cast Blur on myself.
You're blurry.
Now Argon has to roll to hit to cast haste on you.
One of your blurs are exceptionally fast.
He's blurry, but
All done then?
faster. Yeah.
He's not blurry, he's flurry. All right, now we're on to Argon's turn. It's all right, guys. I know my own limitations.
Can I see enough of the rune from here to an attempt to make out what it is, what it does?
If you would like to use your action to roll me an Arcana check, you're welcome to.
Okay. You decide whether it applies or... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter whether my applies or not, because I rolled a 24.
That marking is a powerful area of effect spell that swaps the personality of every creature within the area when it was put there. So if you are usually good, you would become evil. If you are usually neutral, you would probably remain neutral. If you're usually kind, you would become mean.
Holy shit.
Do I have any idea how powerful it is?
More powerful than you could cast the spell and
Okay.
get away with it freely here.
That makes sense.
Not more powerful than you could cast the spell. You know it is higher than a 4th level spell.
Okay.
You're not quite sure if it's that much more powerful than 5th. It might be 6th, might be 7th. You've never encountered this magic before.
Okay. All right. Buy me around and I'll see if I can stop it. How badly do we want me to burn this?
Do it.
Okay.
No. Here. I got an egg. I'll do it next round.
All right, well, you go before I do. So if that works, great. If not, then I'll take the nuclear option.
We know how strong
Sinclair.
the spelling stone is, right?
Yeah, it's 4th.
Yeah, 5th level.
Oh, 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah. It nullifies everything 5th level or lower.
Yeah. So it might work. It might not. We
Yep.
won't know till we try it.
It might, and
I know it is at least 5th level, but I don't know if it's any higher than that or not.
alrighty, Sinclair, your turn.
I'm right next to the entrance to this igloo. Is there anyone inside?
No.
No?
It
Okay.
looks like these igloos are for these Yetis that were out front of them.
Okay,
These are their
I'm just
homes.
wondering if she's in one of them.
I
So
don't
that's
think
why I
she's
was
here.
wondering. Okay, you need me to buy you a round just in case what Fordham doesn't work.
Stay away from the image in the middle of town.
I'm gonna go around to the other side of this Yeti and tell Brightheart to hold him in place as I am going to cast Arcane Gate as a magical arcanum underneath this Yeti. And then I'm sending him south 500 feet.
Boop.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
don't
will
kill
roll my
them.
D1000.
Yeah.
He's not dead. He's just removed from the fight.
1D. Dice roller got messed up. 1D 1000. $344.
Oof. It's almost the same straight we had before.
That was a
Except
fun
the
one.
reverse this time.
Roll me a d6.
Two. And also, any Yeti that goes between the other Yeti and Corvus will fall into that, unless they go around it.
Okay. You cast your spell, and there's this wind that just pushes past you. Yeah, that's weird. I whispered to you what happens.
Yep.
She farted in your general direction.
Alrighty, Sinclair. That's your turn.
I take my mask off my face.
Alright, Brightwood. Or Brightheart. Going to attempt to grapple. Against the other. She is successfully grappling the other. Alrighty. Wardrobe.
Are there any hard spots on this thing, or is it just written in the snow?
Hard spots?
Well, I got to break an egg, so I needed to hit something.
It's written on an icy patch.
Ah, fabulous. All right, so then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move to there, and then throw it into like as close to the center as I can go. What do you want me to roll to throw?
Oh, you don't have to roll. You just throw it 30 feet over there.
Well,
Just show me where you throw it specifically.
cool.
Dead center.
Yeah, I'm trying for the center here. It's like
there?
20-foot spell. Yeah. I'm trying to throw it so that it disrupts as many of the lines as possible. So, like, you know, yeah. Maybe just, yeah, that's a good spot where the purple dot is.
It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah.
So that.
Perfect.
Alrighty, and what level is your daylight?
Third.
Third. Well, unfortunately for you all, the daylight is dispelled immediately, as that was your focus point.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately for you all, the other spell was, in fact, a 5th level spell. And as that happens, all of the Yetis standing in the area start blinking.
And so do I.
Everybody okay?
The Yetis look very, very confused right now at everything happening.
Brightheart, talk to him.
Brightheart? You're all good, right? Good, Oh, no. Oh, sorry. We attacked you. No, you didn't attack me. She attacked me with you. She, like, pats it on the head. Oh, jeez. Well, that's bad. Okay. These are, friends of ours.
Is she here?
The other Yeti looks over at you. Is who here?
The she who made you attack Brightheart.
Oh,
Is my lady here?
yes. What?
Ignore that comment.
Naked ant. Naked ant.
I don't know who this
We
naked ant
are-
you're speaking of is.
All right, I think you misread what I sent to you, Sinclair.
This makes for good television.
There you go. Got it now, Sin?
Yeah, it's just the only way I know to role play that is what I was saying.
No, because you are subtracting even more. Don't subtract anything else. That's it. That information was plucked. Gone. That's it. Not anything else. Okay. All right. So. Yes, she's here. She came for our monolith. She wants to use its magic. And she's using us to experiment.
Horrible. Where is she now?
She's by the monolith.
I look to Brightheart. Where's that?
Monolith is not far. 3
Should
hours.
we have these individuals carry us as if we were captured?
That's a good idea. The other individuals blink and go, we were warned about a fishy man, ugly man, and a bearded man. Tall man. But none of you are tall.
I point at Argon and then I stop and go.
I thought okay, for a minute there, I thought I was the ugly man.
Hey, that's you putting your own label to it.
We were warned if you arrive to either kill or catch to bring to her.
Well, that goes into what I said. Let's have you and your friends, your people, hold us, take us to her, and then when we say, let us go,
We can do this, but Brightheart, you cannot go. They told us kill you on sight. That is okay. Are there more of us caught like you all?
it would have been
Few,
whoever
yeah.
was here in this encampment when she turned all of you?
I don't know. That thing looks pretty big and powerful.
She did this to multiple of our encampments.
We're gonna need more eggs.
We will. Once she is dealt with, we can cleanse the other camps, or we can go cleanse them now. The longer we give her with the monolith, the worse things will get.
Now that I know how strong it is, I can counter 3 of them a day at minimum. But if we don't have to counter them now, we can do it afterwards. Because if we free any more of them, we're just going to put them in the line of fire. And I don't think that's what we want.
Nope.
I'm okay with the using them to get us in, but I will warn Brightheart that will put them in the line of fire if we do that. I mean, they can attempt to withdraw after we launch the ambush or whatever it is we do, but they will be in the line of fire when we're there. I mean, there's definitely some merit to sneaking in there with them and us as prisoners. That'll allow us to get a lot closer without alerting them. But it's a risk against your people.
Brightheart, our people will subdue our people. But we can have one of them bring you in as prisoners. We just need to keep them not doing bad things until you can help us remove the magic.
Do I know, is the symbol... I mean, I know it was an area of effect at the time of casting. Is it continue to be an area of effect? As in, if we remove them for a certain distance from it, will they be broken from it? Or do we have to dispel it?
Well, if you would like to analyze it and roll me another Arcana check, you're welcome to do so.
Okay.
Your original Arcana check was you look at it, you see it, and try to figure it out. Now this is much more interactive, and you do have advantage.
Well, if I can figure it out,
the wizard being good at wizard shit.
Wizard the fuck out
29.
of that.
Yeah, right. You're smart, boy. By the looks of this was a type of magic that was probably created by an item. And as such, the duration of the effect probably pertains to the item itself, much in the way of different necrotic magics, where you have to re-up the magic every evening, every day, something like that, to continue the effect. But if a creature who was in the original effect can linger outside of the effect for a period of time, you think maybe a minute, they can probably break out of it naturally. But they would have to be further than 500 feet away from the original casting site.
Oh, so the one I sent flying
was 1 foot short.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really do us a super ton of help, but it does let Brightheart know that if they can
lead them,
ambush and drag them out a few at a time and subdue them long enough to get them 500 feet away, even if something happens to us and we fall trying to fight Delilah, he's at least got a chance of getting his people out of this. I mean, certainly we will try to do it the more expedient way that doesn't involve all of the people having to fight each other.
if you can just coax your people out of their encampments towards you and lead them 500 feet away
That's true
and
too.
keep them occupied for a minute, they will break the curse themselves.
Yeah, if you can lead them out and stay away from them for a minute while they're longer than 50 feet out, if you have a good enough lead. If you're faster, well, but he's slow is the only problem, right? She's slow right now is the only problem.
But the
her
other
legs
three
still
aren't.
hurt. That's true. But I don't know. But they'll definitely attack Brightheart on sight. I don't know if they'll attack the others or not. But if they could drag them out to go after Brightheart and then subdue them for a minute, then yeah. Better than trying to drag them out of there. That's a better idea.
Or even give like a, hey guys, I know where Brightheart is. Follow me this way. Nah, it's a little further. Come on.
Brightheart's attacking our other encampment. Follow me. Leads them 500 feet out of the one encampment towards the encampment we cleanse.
Do they know if she has any Yetis with her?
He said that.
She does.
Yeah.
She's using them to try her magics with the monolith.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good. We probably need to go deal with this as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Brightheart looks over at you. This information never leaves Alawak and friends. That monolith is why we are more intelligent and peaceful than our other Yeti counterparts.
Argan, do you think the monolith is the same thing as that headband the other Yeti was wearing? Just a more potent version? Because there was the intelligent Yeti back in the cave by the Archon. The one we talked to its remains. He was the chieftain of them.
It's possible. Brightheart, do you have any idea why it makes you more intelligent than the others?
We do not know. Long ago, when one of those cities in the sky fell, a piece of it broke off, and it was a purple crystal that we call the monolith.
Oh,
It stabbed into one of our ancestors, Alawak. And when it stabbed into Alawak did not die. Alawak remained. And everyone who came forward and helped save Alawak, we found a new intelligence. Alawak's soul was brought into the monolith when he passed years later. Why we call this the Alawak Sanctuary.
And that would explain
Safe
why
haven for intelligence.
That would explain why she's interested in it, because she wants to learn how to transfer consciousness from body to body so she can bring back her husband.
About 99% sure she's already brought her husband back.
Well, remember, there was an issue with that. All his fragments weren't brought back.
But that was before she had nothing of him, but she's running around with a guy who sounds an awful lot like her husband.
I think the safe play is to assume he's been brought back, and then if he's not, be delightfully surprised.
She originally had other goals, so she could be doing something even worse again.
You mean the Lord Cyrus?
Yeah.
She told us to call him Lord Cyrus.
Does he talk?
Yes.
I'm more concerned that she's
very scary.
I'm more concerned she's trying to bring Vecna back again.
6 ways to Sunday. Bad situations all around. Let's just get to it.
Yeah, I don't know that any amount of prep's going to make this any different than it is now.
Don't
Exactly.
forget your armor, magic armor.
Yeah.
I point to the one that's directly behind me and go, or no, the one right by me specifically. You will be the one that takes us in there.
Yes.
And there's a reason for that. You're still marked with my blessing, so that way, if for some reason she's able to do something to you, I can negate it.
Okay. Good. I think.
Yes. Good.
Good. Yeah. All right. Then I will bring you to her and they will save us all.
Yes.
Brightheart will walk over to you and, well, walk over to all of you. Thank you for being friends of the Alawak. Most humanoids we meet are not as kind to us as all of you have been.
It's been our pleasure.
I'm just glad we were able to rescue you and your people. And hopefully we can deal with the problem at hand so that your people can continue to live in peace.
Brightheart will wave her gigantic long arms, scooping all four of you up at the same time, hugging you, before placing you back onto the ground.
Ever.
It is the softest hug you've ever had.
That was really nice. I haven't had my recommended 8 hugs a day, but whatever.
8 hugs a day.
You must have a good mother.
The best.
Oh, she would be so pissed off at this woman right now.
So anyways, guys, you're all on the cusp of finding out what happened to Jasper and finally meeting Delilah. That's what we're doing next week, everybody.
Good Lord.